Oh yeah, that's good times. Well, I gotta grab my smokes. That's shitty. I don't know how I'm gonna get upstairs and downstairs at the same time, but that's okay. See if anybody comes in here. If I'm just gonna sit here and talk a lot of shit by myself, which is cool. Which is cool because I said I was gonna come on. I felt bad because I didn't do my 420 video today. But the last video we did last night popped off really good, and I just want to thank my boy Five Chunk for making it possible. And we were supposed to have Mike North on, but he didn't come through, and we just played a bunch of his music and shit. So that was cool. That was cool. I gotta beef up my voice here a little bit. Oh, we do have some people. What's good, peoples? Please say what up in the comments. Let me know you're here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I was gonna do an intro. Maybe I should just do it right now. Fuck it, let's do it. Yo, I could go in on this picture for sure. Yo. This bitch right here. I'm not, this isn't all about her. But look at that picture, man. I mean, like, would you let her babysit your kids? I wouldn't let my fucking kid go near that bitch. Hell no. Not for a second. Apparently she really likes kids though. But yeah, that was my intro. What's up? Hold up, how y'all doing? What's really good? See, I got some comments here. Yo, what's up, Devin Reed? Yeah, man, just went live right now. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, I just came on to talk some shit about whatever. I was hoping maybe somebody could jump in, man. If you guys want to come talk live with me, just let me know, and I'll put the comment up. In the comments, I'm gonna put the post up or the link up, and you can just click on that and become part of the discussion. So if you're down with that, let's do it. Otherwise, yeah, that was a pretty dope. Let's do it one more time. Did everybody see it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody saw it. I was kind of hoping that there'd be more people when I did it, but people will view this later, and we'll see my amazing work for real, because that was pretty sick, right? Shit, I even got a few other things going on. Oh, we got our laugh clap there. Yo, we got our conspiracy music. Hold on a second. Bruh. Where is it? Oh, shit. So, yeah, we're going to get into some pretty serious shit tonight, man. Going down the rabbit hole, yo. First time just twisting up. I'm hoping a few other people are going to come in and be down to talk. I'm going to message one guy here. Yo, you could definitely come on, man. Absolutely, if you want to, come talk. Talk about the good old queen. No, we're not going to just sit here and talk about the queen. I'll just, talking some shit. But yeah, what I've really been on lately is this other thing. Now, like, when I started, I remember how I started with this shit. I'm going to tell you, my first entrance into this weird, crazy world of whatever you want to call it, conspiracy, this or that, which a lot, is funny enough, when I started learning about all this, has come to pass and is now not even really, some of it's even kind of considered common knowledge, man, but if you're into this type of stuff. But like, it started with, I was in grade 7, and I met my teacher, Mr. Kosunski, who was a questionable dude, same way, but a lot of people liked him. I don't know. I got weird vibes off him. I'm not gonna get all that. Anyways, he showed me this book called Chariots of the Gods by Eric von Daniken. Now, my pops, my stepdad, and me, we were always involved. We always were looking at the stars, always into that shit. Especially me and my stepdad. And like as a family, we had even had some crazy experiences together, where we couldn't deny the facts that we had those experiences together and saw some crazy shit that we couldn't explain, right? I'm sure everybody has those stories, right? Those orbs that you saw in the sky that night. Or oh, nice, we got somebody to come on here, yo. Absolutely. We're gonna bring my boy Devin in. So we all got those stories. Yo, I was just talking about stories and shit. So we all got those stories. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I was just how I got into this shit. Basically, we all saw something together, my family, and I seen things continually on. I used to have a lot of dreams about UFOs, and this could have been also due to the programming of all the movies and the stuff that I was watching as a kid, which we're gonna get into because this thing is so fucking huge. You can only attack one thing at once. But what I was just kind of doing was just going through my background, explaining why I've come to believe some of the crazy shits I've come to believe. You know what I mean? In my living time and like,
Well, a quick question I got for you, if you don't mind.
yo, what's yeah,
Uh,
word.
I'm kind of curious about the whole lizard thing. Like, when did that pop off? Like, when did like the royal family kind of start being like looked at as like not human? You know?
I think it's been the royal family right now that's in power right now like has been around for a minute. I don't know if how long it's been going on. See, that gets into a lot of shit for me. Like my rabbit hole goes deep. No homo. Right? I thought that was funny. Whatever. But anyways, fucking like they say that there's several races of these reptilians, starting with the Draco-Darkonians at the very top. Now, some people say that they live in the middle of the earth, in the center, like earth within earth, or in like the depths of the crust. You know what I mean? Like, apparently, they're soulless. This is just what I've read, right? Soulless creatures that dwell amongst us, have the ability to shapeshift in front of us, can make us perceive them as human because they have telepathic powers, but they have no souls. And I guess you could tie that into some of the biblical stuff. Maybe these are the demons that the Bible. I'm not a Christian. This is just all stuff I've read too, like, but I don't. I'm gonna assume that this is some ancient bloodline shit that's been going on for a long time. I'm not saying
Well,
everybody's lizard people, but here's the crazy shit that I started to realize when I started thinking about it.
so you know,
What's that, fam?
they've been fucking each other. You know, like they've been interbreeding and sisters and brothers and whatnot have been procreating and whatnot.
Absolutely is what some people think, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? Like, now I started thinking about all this lizard and reptilian stuff, and like, I don't know. I started thinking a little deeper. Maybe since we all have that piece of reptilian part of the DNA in our brain that we all know is there, scientifically speaking, it's there, and nobody can really explain why. And it's apparently responsible for fight or flight, and I think probably responsible for a bunch of other ways that we act as humans, right? I believe that we have souls, fam, right? I don't know if you believe that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, word.
Like
So
energy. Yeah.
absolutely, and energy resonates, right? It can resonate at high frequencies, low frequencies, mid. It can resonate however you want it to, and I think that if you resonate your energy low enough, you can become either a vessel for maybe entities that resonate on low levels, which might explain all types of, people. What's it called? People getting possessed and possession and stuff like that. Might tie into all them things there, but like, I think that we all have the capability to be quote unquote reptilian. Now, I don't know how far the rabbit hole will go because I've never pushed myself to some of the extremes that these people have, and at both ends of the spectrum, there's power, my friend. And I've been told that by from some pretty. I don't want to get into all my shit, you know what I mean? Like, but I've been told that personally for some very high up people that I've met throughout my shit, and like, you gotta wonder, right? So,
Yeah.
and that starts pulling into all this occult shit that's going on, and all these whistles that are being blown, but being swept under the rug. Funny enough, this COVID shit pops off big. Well, this Epstein guy just goes down now.
Yeah.
There's like so much. There's mad people tied into this shit. This is pretty much what I came on to talk to today is about this Pizzagate shit. And I know this is kind of a big plunge because when I first started checking out conspiracy theories, it started with Eric Von Daniken, Chariots of the Gods, the pyramids, space and spaceships. It was all awesome food for thought. Hieroglyphics and then what really exposed me was in like 97 and 98. I got a hold of a David Icke tape, my homie Nurse. Actually, it might even been 96 or 97. And that blew our minds, right? Like David Icke kind of opened up a whole new world of this secret society, like occult shit going on. But this is nothing new because Hitler was popping this off, and this was popping off in the forever, bro. Like since this timeline has been reset, because I believe that we've been reset like several times. That's a whole other
layers to this shit, for sure.
that's a whole other thing. I believe some outlandish shit. Me and my parents get into fights a lot, you know, especially with this latest one because it's too much for people to eat. What people are eating kids and raping children and what? Like there's there's ceremonies going down. Like that's kind of what we're gonna get into. But
have you ever seen this movie? It's called it's 100 Days of Sodom or something, or it's a real fucked up like Italian, like it's supposed to be artistic, but
who put it out? I bet you Brobnovich put it out. This Brobnovich bitch or one of these weird elites put it out, guaranteed.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like passed off art, and it's like nah, it's
Yo, I'm gonna post a link up in this shit. I don't know unless somebody could find it. It's Out of the Shadows. It just came out. It came out like 2 or 3 days ago. It really wraps up in a nut. It's a good beginner's video to understand what the fuck we're gonna be talking about, like with the occult. And this thing is spread worldwide, bro. Like people say, no, it can't be this and that, but they've got drones everywhere, like and like so many artists that have reached out and been trying to tell the masses these things pay. You know, I think of Kanye West, like, you know, as fucked up as he is, like he's been screaming, like, you know, the warning signs are everywhere. All the symbolisms in our face, they're just everything is, all the dots are there. But some of the stuff is so heinous to believe that you won't want to connect those dots, man. But you know, like,
I mean, yeah, it's it's fun. It goes deep, man. I'm not much of a like conspiracy guy. Like I kind of just sort of read it when I do.
Right.
Yeah, but I've heard, you know, like the ideas, it all makes sense to me. Like, you know, they had the big like pedophile rings and stuff like that. Like,
well,
like, I could only imagine.
Like, yo, yo, you still there?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah, you know, and people are gonna go like, well, why would this happen? Well, because it's a war on energy, everybody. Like, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, like there's a war going on outside no man is safe from, and it has to do with positive and negative energy and shifting the masses feeling to certain ways because there's a lot of mind control and shit like that going on to do that. And think about it, like, you know, it's a lot of energy to even be putting into this type of shit. That's why I don't talk a lot on conspiracy shit. I read a lot, I do peep it, but I don't try to flex it on anybody. I don't want anybody wasting too much energy on this type of shit. But there's the facts of the facts, and there's so much cases and evidence. You know, I can think of one case alone on the Queen and Prince Charles. They were airlifting children out of the reses, bro, and they got popped for it. They got fucking popped for it, and they got pulled to the Queen's bench in BC. And everybody that dealt with that case either got murked or there's the one key eyewitness ended up catching a really weird disease and dying. And they walked off scot-free. This is just one of the hundreds and thousands of cases of just one set player in this, man. Like, there's a, you know, there's a pyramid of power. We all know that's established. I'm not even going to do the symbolism or nothing. There's a pyramid of power that is established. And at the top of it, people are controlling what the masses are seeing, and you're not safe from any of the news that you think you watch. And a lot of the actors and musicians and the people that we look up to are involved with this, and they're only allowed to access the masses when they're getting told what to do. And like, there's all types of evidence for it out there. I'm not going to sit here and try to preach to everybody, right? Like, you can go look for yourself, man. But yeah, the craziest thing is what I've stumbled into is this Pizzagate shit. It's not even I've stumbled into because I've known for a minute. I was gonna go into my background of how I kind of came to believe what I believe, but maybe I'll just fuck all that for the next thing. This is kind of some high level shit. It took me a while to believe some shit like this was going on. At first, I started with just the occult and devil worship. And like, okay, so I finally, okay, yeah. Why would that be such an impossibility? We got religion, right? Why
Yeah.
not have the opposite? Of course, there could be devil
Yeah.
worshippers and
I,
devil, right? So that made sense to me. And then when I started to get into like the cannibalism and shit, I was like, okay, right, maybe on some humans. But then when it got into the children's side of it, that was too much for me at that point. And I think that at the same time I was learning about reptilians and lizard people, I was like, okay, you know what, like, all right, I can believe in multiple races of aliens. This is probably about 20 years ago. It took me like a long time to get through all of this shit and siphon through it, like, but it's been going on since a minute ago. These guys have been getting called on it from a minute ago, so this ain't nothing new, except for now there's some really crazy evidence out, right? With emails and code language using pedophile keywords in their fucking shit. You can go to some of these celebrities' Instagrams, they openly admit fucking eating and making fun of raping and weird pictures on their fucking shit. Just the questionable shit, man. You can go look for it. And the scary thing about all this was that Google is tied into it. And that's obviously because Google, like, there's not one corporation that's not affected that I believe that's not tied into this somehow. I'm not saying that everybody works for them is bad, but yo, man, a lot of people are passing blind eyes that are being allowed to be kept in statures of power. That's why, like, you gotta watch what you're seeing and listen to what you're hearing and a lot of this shit nowadays.
damn.
You know what I mean? Let's put that picture of the queen on one more time, man. She's pretty fucking lit.
Yeah.
Again, would you let this bitch fucking take care of your kids? She hates kids. Apparently, she can't stand touching kids. She's always wearing gloves. Go ahead, watch any video ever of her. She is uncomfortable around children. Big time. Now, fuck.
Really, like, never really fucked around with the royal family. Like, we're like expected to sort of look at them as kind of like part of us or something like that. And like, you got like the Royal Bank of Canada, and
well, they have the
heavy with the fucking royal family.
again, like, if you want to get into all that, I just want to like to get into all that because everybody's. Oh, yo, hold up a second. Hold on, I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna get Cypher up in here, man. Hold on. Get this dude in here right now. We can talk with him too, because it's fun to have these talks. But yo, it's such a big picture. This is how it's easy to get through things and start understanding, because you got to understand this intuitively. You need to read and go check out a bunch of shit. You're gonna find a lot of garbage. I hope that you find most of the good stuff. But intuitively, you have to feel, and you got to look at the planet and go, okay, the planet's stuck like this. Why? Because my neighbor next door wants the same thing. I want the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, generally, consensus is that we're good people. I don't want my children or anybody being hurt. You know what I mean? Like, that's the general consensus. So why the fuck is this stuff happening in the masses in the huge state that it is? It's because, this is how they want it to be, and this is like such a huge thing. You can't always go in on one spot. You got to just step back from it a lot of the time and just try to put the pieces of the puzzle together for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not here trying to push on nobody. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this is some of the things that I've come to my attention, and this Pizzagate thing is for real, man. This Andy Kapos, or whatever his name is, did get killed. This is a high up actor who started whistleblowing on everybody. Tom Hanks, Ellen, Oprah. These people attend functions from that Abramovich girl where she depicts human cannibalism. It's all about having these bodies up and people are eating from it like it's normal. This is not normal shit.
Like, I can only imagine the crazy parties that go down. Like,
what up, Cypher?
Yo.
Yeah, you I don't want to imagine, but I do know that my gut tells me that some of this shit has got some fucking some pull, man, for real. And if you look at the stats of the missing kids alone worldwide, it's alarming. And I don't know how many of them get found a year, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that's just off Google, which is another site you can't trust. Google was tied into this Pizzagate shit from jump. There's keywords you could pump in to bring up fucking children modeling and even in the nude, bro, on fucking Google. Okay, so that is fucked. Think about that on such a bigger level. You know, you're not safe from this, but people need to be aware, man, straight up. You're not safe from it. You're not going to break this thing, man, but it needs to be outed. That's the way it'll get broken. Yo, I'm going to put a link up. It's called Out of the Shadows, bro. I mean, anybody in here that fucking or watches this shit, and just wants to go, okay, Rup, you're fucked. This has high level people involved, high level reporters, people that worked in Hollywood at the highest degrees, people that are not having this, people that have admitted that they've been, you know, again, this Weinstein guy or whatever, the director, he's already been outed too. But this is just the tip of the. This is just a piece of the, like, you know, it's a lot bigger and a lot dirtier, and the government's involved, bro. Police force.
I saw some drone footage of the island, like Epstein's Island or whatever. And it was creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it's called the fucking Sex Island, man. Yeah, Epstein's, he just got murked because they couldn't have him alive. Some of your favorite peeps, man. I don't even want to start listing them off, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the politicians' eyes that them lie. You can see in their eyes something different. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Hey, Sipes, check it out. Let's do this up again. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you're in the studio. Did you see my little intro for her? Now, would you let that bitch take your kid out for ice cream, man? I mean, would you, man? I don't know, man. I don't know about that shit. Look at her eyes, man. They don't lie. And the reason why they want us disconnected from each other, fam, yo, my bad, is because once we reconnect on a level as humans and ascend to this fifth dimensional state that we're supposed to be in with love and understanding, we're going to know each other's thoughts and processes, and there will be no hidden agendas, fam. So they don't want that. This is just why they create more of the confusion and shit that they pump out. I know we're just pretty much talking about Pizzagate once again. You just got to go peep that. I've been saying this from a minute, but I didn't realize it was so deep. I didn't realize how fucking big and deep it was. Yo, I'm gonna shut up now. Go ahead.
All I know is it's got to do with the Clintons, right? And it's got to do with them like running pedophile rings at a pizza shop.
Yo, there's a bunch of pizza shops and stuff involved and other things, but it's more about keywords, bro. And it's not just Clinton. It's like there's Obama. It's everyone, man. Anybody who's being allowed to have any say over fucking million plus followers is fucking down, dog. Maybe not a million plus, but if you're in the like, you know, some of these people got 33, 40 million people following them and more. You know what I mean? Anybody that's holding power has been confronted and are aware of, didn't get down maybe fully, but fully got down and just like skyrocketed because it's controlled everywhere. Every angle is controlled, bro. You know what I mean? So you got a pure heart and you're righteous and you're pushing good music, you're probably not going to fucking blow up unless you got millions to push yourself. And then you got to still fight their beast. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and like, that's facts.
Illuminati kind of thing there. Like,
name any positive shit you got seeing right now. Name any, you know what I mean? Just like the programming alone and all the movies. Sure. Which why does every movie have to start with somebody dying for like these kids shows, man? Like, why are my kids seeing all this stuff that maybe they're not ready for, and I have no problem with, you know, two-spirited people. You know, it's not my deal. I'm sure they're good people, but my child doesn't need to like fully. Okay, she's at an age now, maybe so, but like I just feel like there's a lot of innuendo and side shit going on and all the shit that my kids watching and that I'm watching with their, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I saw that way back with the whole Disney thing. Like Disney.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Again, Walt Disney, like, yo, the CIA got him his land to put up what he put up. And this guy recruited all the Nazis, cleared their records. NASA was set up. These guys are deadly in the occult, bro. They were doing testing on humans. It didn't matter, babies, kids. Because of the Nazis, we know how long it takes for somebody to freeze to death, to burn to death, to suffocate, to, you know what I mean? straight up and down. You know what I mean? So I think Lou just bounced from us, but you know, that, I don't even know where I'm going because I'm just fucking high as fuck right now. Oh, there he's coming. He's back now. He's back now. Yo, yo, yo. I thought you like, hey, I'm out. No, but it ties into the occult, okay? And like, and then they come to some people say that, you know, the USA, we never won the Second World War in that aspect. We just really took over their best and brought them here, and like, you know, created the atom bomb and shit. Like, the U.S. is built on turmoil, man. Lou, you know what I'm talking about. It's built on slavery. Black people have been getting raped, and yeah, black people have been getting raped and sacrificed and occult. What's it called? You know, taken advantage of from a long time.
First off, fucking dope ass T-shirt, Blue Capitalized.
Yeah, word, bro. I have to say that too.
I respected Jeff Sean P. Right?
Sean P. Yo, your microphone, G.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me
A little better, yeah.
Fucking audio and shit. All right. Well, first off, yo, I think it's just way deeper than that, bro. Like, I think it's deeper than just like countries and continents. I think it's deeper than fucking color, even. I think, like, you want to talk about Pizzagate, man? You got to talk about the Vatican first. Like,
oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
This is what I'm trying to. But you missed the first part. I was saying this is nothing new. This has been going on since fucking from the first reset. They've been culling our energy. You know what I mean?
And that's what's up. And it's not just color. Like, I just look at prison, man. Like, I could kind of sit down. You look at prison. You got three dudes sitting there. I'm sitting there. One dude next to me is a white guy. Next dude next to me is a China guy, right? Chinese guy. You know what I mean? Motherfucker blows the shotgun. We all get down. Everybody gets down. White guy gets down. China man gets down. Black guy gets down. The only one who stays up are the ones in blue. Feel me? So right. It's like, it's the color, man. It's like, it's a race. Like, it's a whole other race out there, bro. Like,
yo, this is what I was talking about earlier, though. I think that this, like, I don't know if these are alien people living. I'm not trying to say these are safe. I think we all got that capability with that reptilian DNA in the center of our head to become that monster.
The reptilians need the babies to stay pretty. That's what's up.
Yeah, and there's also some more shit going into the fact that this adrenal gland drug that I keep hearing about is being harvested, and it's only good when a child is scared and being, you know. But I'm going as far to say is children are getting eaten, man. People are getting eaten.
Madonna lately.
She looking good again?
No.
Oh, she has no glands since this COVID shit, eh?
She's going.
Yo, same with Ellen, man. Go watch Ellen's shit. Yo, I can put some Ellen shit on right now.
I know. Yo, this is how I know Ellen's fucked up. She's talking that Bill Gates shit.
Yo, hold up. Let Tevin talk, because he ain't all savvy with all it.
I just got here.
Are you guys talking about like these celebrities staying kind of young?
Yes, you can see this. Like Brobnovich, man, the one that put on Madonna and I think like Lady Gaga for sure. This bitch is from the 50s, man. Like, she's looking young still. Like, you know what I mean? Word. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, what's that?
People like they're in their like 70s, and you're
yeah,
like,
word. Well, you can see, like I said, like when I watch this Ellen DeGeneres shit, she's done something wrong. She did something bad, and they're posting up videos of her looking just suspect, man. I don't know what the fuck she did wrong, but she's warning Tom Hanks in the shit because Tom Hanks is gonna be going down next to. Like, you're gonna be hearing a bunch of this shit. I hope. But this document that I'm gonna blast on here that everybody really needs to fucking watch, and yo, it's all good if you don't, because you're gonna end up hearing about it anyways, man. Because it's happening and people are like, you know, not having it. And big people have come out on this. Here we go. Here's the official link. Let's sit and watch it together. No, I'm just fucking bugging. I'm bugging. Hold on a sec here. So I'm going to plug the link right here in the comments. Please go check it out, man, on some downtime. It ties it all together. It starts from the jump. It starts from Hitler the Pope. It goes, it goes all in from the very beginning. It's only an hour and a half long, and it's a good watch with high profile celebrity stuntman that's involved, a high profile CIA whistleblower. I'm not gonna say all the names. Well known directors, well known people in a very very good fucking like documentary. You know when documentaries trash or not? This shit is not trash, bro. Well worth the watch. And it might get taken down again. It's been taken down several times. They had to put a disclaimer on it now that it's legal if they take it down. But it's gonna tell you some interesting shit, man. For real. The internet has been by Google has been hooked up somehow with these keywords for pedophiles to use to bring up back pages of pictures that you can go right now, man. I don't know if they've corrected it yet. And it's code, man. Once again, which these secret societies are infamous for, code language. You know what I mean? Speaking in symbolism. Imagine the anxiety that creates amongst us normal ass people that are just loving people when we're getting told these evil messages in our face all the fucking time, and we know something's wrong. It's like having a dick sitting in your front of your face all day, and you're trying to look around, it's hitting you, and you don't even realize it. You're getting fucking pissed off. You're ready to fucking black out, right? Like, it's fucked up.
Yeah. You know what though? Like you can
Pause on that dick in the face comment.
Fam, I don't know about that
one. Pause on that shit. It's like a big floppy hammer just hitting you. Anyways, but you know what I mean. You get the gist.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna get some other. Yo, Lou, why don't you touch on some shit, man?
All right, I go deep though.
Do it. Start somewhere. Let's hear.
What do you mean, sir? All right, what the fuck? What happened? I woke up today. And fucking mailman woke me up. Got some shit. You know what I mean?
All right.
He was wearing a mask. That was cool. Everybody's wearing a mask right now, fam. Everybody's wearing a mask right now.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, you talking about Ellen not looking right, dog? Like, look around, bro. Nobody's
Shout
really
out,
looking
Arrow.
right these days, dog.
Word.
Nobody's looking right. And the ones that was living wrong and living foul, they feeling it the hardest, my G.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think this was part of the plan. Whatever the plan was, I think at some point it went wrong, dog. Like,
yo, yo, my bad. Continue.
no, go ahead, man.
Just off the top, did you guys hear about Justin Trudeau getting off a plane? Apparently, escorted off a military plane. Looks like he's being arrested or something. This is just off the top of my head. Anybody hear about this shit today?
I watch this guy every morning. I seen him this morning. I don't know what all that.
Okay. Anyways, but back to the gist, man.
He be addressing the country from his house.
I feel like he's involved. He's involved, man. Like I know that's crazy for me to say, but my gut tells me this is so rotten, all down level, all government. How would you be allowed to steal all these people?
You think those are the highest offices? They're not.
They're not, bro. Of course not. That's what's the scary part, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's like way, way, way above our pay grade, my G. Like they be doing things like. Then you get into the R names, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say the shit because I don't want to get this shit flagged. But
yeah, word.
You get into the big wigs that have been running it, like the few families and shit. And then you start talking about, well, who do they answer to? And then it gets crazy. It's just crazy.
You know what's funny? Netflix just recently, before all this shit, Netflix put out a documentary about a guy who got amnesia. He had a twin brother, him and his twin brother, right? They're like 30 or something. You got into an accident, amnesia, doesn't remember shit. Not gonna remember shit ever. Brother brings him back, gets him moving again, tells him all of his shit again, fills his head back with his memories. But wait, mom dies. And brother, this is a high expensive paid aristocrat family, by the way. Mother's a 33-degree Mason, and stumbles upon pictures of him and his brother naked, and starts digging and starts getting him and his brother get into. This is a real documentary you can go watch, man, and it unfolds in real time, guy. Like this is a legit deal. And we lost Lou again. He'll be back. And basically what happened was uh, this guy had to tell him, his brother, the new story. Bro, let me know what my past was. And yo, the mom and the dad were pimping these kids out for money. Every fucking weekend they're sending them to a new place where they just get raped and fucking tortured. Probably get some of that adrenal gland shit taken out of them. I don't know what the fuck. And then brought back home. Hold up. Yo, did you hear that shit, my G?
No, but
So
I'm trying to. My bad. I keep phasing in and out.
that's
I'm
what.
just trying to link up these edibles right now, man.
It's all good, my G. So, anyways, long story short, man, the brother figures out that something's wrong when he finds these pictures. Hits the other brother up. He's harping on him to tell him the truth. The brother finally cracks and says, "Yeah, mom used to lend us out every weekend." This is a really rich family. Every weekend she'd let us go stay with the stranger and we'd fucking do whatever they wanted and they'd get paid for it, man. She made mad paper off her two kids and the brother didn't have the heart to tell the brother that lost his memory. You know what I mean? It's a well documented Netflix.
You don't lose your memory, man. You shut that shit out.
Ignorance is bliss, they say. Fuck.
After the fucking physical.
Oh yeah, they shut it out, man. They shut it out. But he got that the fucking hypnotism shit, and it all came flooding back.
Yo, you gotta be careful with that shit because you don't know what you're gonna be bringing with you.
Yo, you gotta ask yourself, everybody, right? You gotta ask yourself, our kids are going missing, girls are going missing. I mean, everywhere. I think Winnipeg is a front line. We're on the 33rd parallel. Like this type of shit could probably get me murked. I'm not even joking. Like we're like. This is. I think that this is. I feel the energy off Winnipeg, and this is a dangerous place in the shadows, man. Some of the heinous shit that goes on in this city. I tell you, man.
I can tell the Total Recall, the first Total Recall.
Yo, what's hold up a second. What's up, Devin?
It feels like it's different in the air right now. Like little punk kid tried to rob me for my couple King cans the other day.
Oh no!
I was kind of like, man, like get the
what
fuck
the
out of here.
Fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
Not anything, but I was like, little kids, like they're just kind of running around right now, like wilding out. Like especially I was watching at some of the news reports. It's like the Winnipeg police and
They're shooting right now. They're shooting right now. And somebody just got killed literally like a couple hours ago in Winnipeg. Again, Winnipeg, man, we need to stop this shit. You got to understand. They're putting the crunch on you. This is probably what was expected, especially letting a bunch of people go idle out of nowhere and pay them. And I know a lot of people got habits, you know what I mean? And people are probably going off, some people, and not resonating in a good energy. A good wavelength of energy, man. I feel like this is a battle of that, and like any possible way that they can to make our frequencies resonate lower, which compromises even our own ability of judgment and thinking, and it stifles our third eye from our spirituality and our center. We can make some very bad decisions and do some crazy things. Now, apparently, it was known that Hitler created meth. Now, I believe meth is like a dimensional drug. I've never done that shit, but I believe if you're caught in that, you're seeing they see shadow people. It was created by Hitler for the soldiers, man, for the soldiers. This is why the Nazi Germany soldiers could be so ruthless and go in and do what they did, because they're all high on fucking meth. Facts. That's actual factual matter.
Everybody's high on meth.
And now meth blew up, epidemic, boom. Money, you gotta, please, everybody that's fucking with that, please just don't, man. God damn.
No, if you try to talk to a meth head, bro,
they're lost, honestly. But there have people that have been recovered. You know what? I can't say that because I don't believe the human soul could ever be lost until you do some things like some of these fuckers have done. Anything that attacks an innocent child, if you fucking are raping a fucking child or hurting and mentally torturing or physically, yo, man, you need to be deaded, bro. That's fucking too crazy right there.
Easy. Well, check this out.
Yeah, but that's what these motherfuckers be doing, man.
Hold up. Obviously, there's some wicked shaitan-ish going on around you.
Yo,
No, no, hold up. I think you're dealing with like the stem of the issue instead of dealing with the root. You got to get to the root.
How would you attack it?
The root. And the
Let's,
root of the issue, from what I see, is control, right? And power. And the ones who are in power, how they don't want to lose that power. How they doing everything they can to reverse time, even like rituals and
okay,
sacrifice.
now you're talking about Mandela effect and the Hadron Collider.
Yo, I'm talking
So
about,
what's the? I want to know what you like. What you would do.
talking about the dudes that are putting on this little streaming service that you got right now are answering to one of those demons right now.
Everybody is, Lou. The whole gig is up. The whole game's tilted. You're not safe. You're not. And if you have a black mirror in your house you're done, fam. And there's not one person who hasn't already looked into that motherfucking black mirror. You know what I mean?
Back here.
That's the screen you're looking at right now. That's a urethral plane of the internet, bro. That's an actual dimension. It's an actual thing that we've created here. Did you know you could
You're into it? It looks back at you.
This is no joke. Everybody knows a screen is two-way, and everybody knows a microphone is two-way. You know what I mean? Maybe
And
that's
there's-
why somebody's batting my I got two-way.
Yo, everybody's saying with it.
Ask you something though. Like with a lot of conspiracy theories, you know, with me being kind of like not super knowledgeable about them, and whatnot, but I've always kind of wanted to know like what's the end game, you know? Like is it
That's
just constantly exposing like shit, or is it
No,
just
that's a
kinda,
great question, bro. You know, my parents asked me the same shit, and I'll tell you what I think it is. The end game, that's a good question, is we need to get off all of this shit and just start doing right. And but that poses the question, how do we do it when the system's set up to make us fucking do wrong, bro? You know what I mean? How do we do that? It's gonna take You know, that's why I think talking about this type of shit is good, at least. Get the fucking wheels moving. So when you start seeing that symbolism, when you see that swirly, or you see the triangle for these pedophiles, I'm seeing it everywhere now, bro. I put on an old fucking New Kids on the Block shit the other day to make Chase laugh, yo, and fucking there it was, the beginning of the video. These motherfuckers, like, you know, so I think just talking about it and being aware is the main thing. Because they're going to out themselves eventually. Yo, like the meek will inherit the earth. I do believe that. I truly do believe that. I believe there's way more better than bad out there. You know, but they sure got the masses swayed right now. I'm saying it's getting to a boiling point, like 60-40, bro. Like, you know, who knows what happened.
The masses, right? You take away the M from the masses, you got exactly what the masses are. So the masses, they're like a flock, right? They're gonna follow the shepherds. So the shepherds are like grouping the masses because they don't think for themselves. The masses would rather have you think for them, right? That's why the government is so important to the masses right now, because the government has showed them yet again why we need the government, right?
Yeah.
We're going to give you the info. We're going to give you the protection for the collection. We're going to win this war. Like, see how dubbed it a war? They're so fast to be like, war. Like,
Yes. Yo, and it's funny you bring that up because it shows again how smart these guys are and how their one stone that they throw kills like 100 birds, man. Like, these guys implicate plans that you know, make next plans. Like, we don't even have can't even fathom some of the inner workings of how their fuckery works, bro. It's fuckery, mere fuckery. And even us, they even got a bunch of us putting our energy into it, but at least people are exposing and talking. You know, I mean, that's important, I think, at least, right? Something ain't right.
Nah, it's just like, it's kind of like going into a fucking barrel full of fucking bad, dirty fish and pulling out one fish saying, this ain't right. Like, they all ain't right. There's a bunch of shit that ain't right, man.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Pedophiles and the paderasses and, you know, the ones who like to go to Thailand and fuck with the boys and shit. That's the thickness, man. Like,
You know,
That's something different than what's going on at the higher levels. At the higher levels, these are regular people, but they're doing ceremony. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. The occult, bro. That's it's
You
all
gotta
ceremonial. You got to
you gotta
understand.
first.
And you got to understand. Most of your favorite artists are doing this shit, bro.
I don't have any favorite. All my
Yeah,
artists.
me neither. I don't care about none of this shit no more.
You gotta separate them. You gotta keep them separated. The
Yeah,
artists from
man.
Wait. Like, okay, so gotta ask then, like, hip hop. Who in hip hop? You guys think is
Soul to
just
soul.
straight done? Yeah.
You know where I feel hip hop took the most pivotal turn was when they created the East Coast West Coast beef. That's what I feel like. Lou would probably know better, but I feel like that was an important part of where they demonetized hip hop and turned it commercial.
If you want to talk crazy, I don't think we're like the shit got out of hand is where that Mexican death metal shit started pumping. Like that's where the fucking fuckery started popping off, man. Like people getting their heads cut off and fucking killed in broad daylight and hung off bridges and shit. Like
We're
they
talking
were
about
playing guitars with their fucking entrails and shit of their enemies. Like Mexican death metal, that kind of like kicked off that whole fucking.
what, the occult? No, because that occult shit got kicked off in the 40s and shit with like Rosemary's Baby and all that. If you're talking about the programming of the people them to create this.
I'm talking about in the industry. I'm talking about in the music industry.
I feel like hip hop, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it got demonetized in like the 90s. It was something more pure.
Hip hop is young. Hip hop didn't do shit to nobody, man. Honestly, I'd say country's way more lethal. I'd say Garth Brooks is way more fucking shaitan than Jay-Z.
I disagree because if you go back to your favorite hip hop classics, man, and you start listening, depending on who, but 80% of them it's pushing really, really bad messages and even talking openly about fucking Illuminati and secret societies and this that, right? And their symbol and the video symbolism that they hold and show.
That's been happening since fucking Mozart, bro. Like that's
absolutely.
Any of that shit, like
no, but he's question. You're missing the question, then, man. He's fucking asked you, when do you think it started in hip hop, where it got to that point where it's getting demonetized?
The 70s?
Like, or like who kind like
or who brought it in? Who started that? Who started bringing it in?
The Zulu Nation.
Zulu Nation?
The 70s. That's when hip hop got corrupted, dog. Straight up.
From Zulu Nation.
From the start, bro.
Wow.
You want to talk
scene? Because let's remember, hip hop wasn't something you could sell on the media. It was just something that was happening in the area. This was an actual lifestyle thing.
My man just touched it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
There was some shit with I maybe don't know, not the best one to talk on it, but there was some shit with Africa Bambaataa, some allegations and whatnot.
Right. I remember. With being a batty man and being
not even that, the worst kind. So what was happening? I'll break guys down. So
oh no.
Zulu Nation, before Zulu Nation was even Zulu Nation, they were the fucking nomads, bro. Like they were a gang, like
a bad man gang.
Right? So
gunman.
They unified the gangs and then they made it into the music and became Zulu Nation. Africa Bambaataa being the head of the Zulu Nation, right?
See?
Yeah. Word. But African Bambaataa, pure shaitan. So he had a thing for little boys. So he was bringing these kids over, 12, 13, 14 years old, coming in, hanging out with them in the fucking lab and shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Blazing these kids up, getting them drunk, touching these kids up, making them suck his dick and all kinds.
Wow. So hip hop that's fucking sad. That's sad that happened right off the top. No, you know what? That makes me wonder how hip hop got his foot in the door on the music industry, and that's probably how, right fucking there, man. Because they weren't hearing no fucking hip hop up until that point. You never heard hip hop on the radio up until the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop sold out early. I'm sad to say.
Hip hop was sold out early. You know, every music industry is sold out, and it's just because people want what they're creating when they show you what you can have. But it's all a lie. It's not gonna make you feel better, especially when you're gonna get down with their fucking crazy shit. I have stories, man. I've been approached and weird shit has been sent to me, and I've read emails and shit but I'm not gonna get into all of that right now. But it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing, and I feel like a person of my resonation, how my soul resonates. I'm not even built for that bullshit. I don't want no part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the thing for me. I can only read too much about it, and I get kind of in a low, kind of bummed out mood. You know.
You can't be bummed. Yo,
It's a heavy
it is. Yeah, it's heavy, man. Word.
and it comes with consequences because innocence lost is like the greatest crime, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You know, it makes me so mad. You know, like honestly, since I reopened this wound and just started watching, you know, how well this Out of the Shadows documentary was put together, and the people that were getting, it just made me.
You're a better man than me. I can't watch.
It just made me trip out, man. And it's not one of those fucking fear mongering like documentaries. I'm very wary of what I watch. I call bullshit right away. I know when I don't like it. I'm not asking people to follow me here or anything. I'm just saying, go watch that documentary because there's people in it that show true emotion. They're not acting. I know because I can act a little bit myself, and all of us that watch movies know an actor. You know what I mean? We know. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. And these people are very, 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 very passionate about what they're talking about. What up, Christopher Edward Frank? He's saying hip hop will be strong as stone as long as those who truly deal are strong as such. Oh, no shit. Word. That goes out to all of our artists, man. You got to watch the content you're putting out. Let it be progressive hip hop. It's okay if you're from the gutter and you're trying to make something better. But honestly, if we're gonna help, we gotta keep programming, helping this program ourselves. I don't know. It's hard for artists because the only way you're gonna make it nowadays is to get down like that, bro. Pretty much. And you better go hard on it. Like I was told by somebody, and I'm not gonna say who, but fucking very high up in fucking the music industry, who sent me some serious letters out of nowhere. Long story short, and he said the exact same thing, man.
Oh.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Go hard one way or go hard the other way, or you're just gonna see no success, is what it said. He said, yo, I do reviews on music like this for 25K. He's like, I'm just doing this for you for doing 6 songs. Don't ever reply to me. I'm not gonna get into who it was. He said that. Don't ever reply. I'll never reply back. He picked apart my music, told me what the industry was gonna be like. This was when 50 Cent was bumping. What was gonna be like for now and like 3 years ago when it all changed. 2014, 15. All this new sing along conversion rap with country singers, and the email said just all of that, man. And
Yeah.
And it happened, yo, straight up. And he said I had a good chance, but I gotta either be all the way one way or all the way the other. My shit's too Mr. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He said it was too positive and then too negative. There'd be a positive track, a negative track, a positive. So, and that really made me realize that there's truth to the fact that there's power at both ends of the spectrum. But you know, having said that, hold on a second. Gotta find my creepy cackle. Wait, it's awkward silence. Anyways, yeah. Fuck, we lost Lou again. Yeah, man, Pizzagate, go check it out. You might get disgusted. I'm not saying to you, just anybody watching, though.
Fucked up.
Yo, I want to shout out Mike LeMay. He's laughing his ass off. It was probably at me at some point. Shout out to Christopher Gregg. Yeah, man. Fuck the fame. Do it for yourself. You know it. Aaron Birdie. Rich people are nasty. Let's not... Well, those rich people. Yeah, not just rich people. Yo, you got to remember this is a group. But it's not some little group. Like, it's huge. It's fucking huge, man. And the people that are going missing worldwide every year, to go check the stats out, it'll alarm you. I don't know who all may come back, probably maybe even half, but if it's even half of what the number is, it's
Uh,
alarming. Yeah, go
oh
check
man,
that shit
I
out.
think I still got my underground dudes. You know, I still got my dudes that haven't been hit by. You know, they haven't been hit by the system yet, but
Yeah. Again, did you know this COVID shit? Isn't it funny how it all popped off right when this Epstein guy is going down? And now you haven't heard a damn thing. There
yeah,
hasn't been
yeah.
any inquiries. There hasn't been anything into any of the shit that's been going on. And I encourage you guys to go check some of this out and then go look up some of these people's Instagram feeds and see for yourself the true posts from the celebrities that you know to back up the fucking shit you just watched, because I did. And it's just, it's crazy. They might take him down now, though. I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that, but yeah, man. I guess, fuck, I feel bad jumping off with 10 people. Well, do we have any other comments from anybody? Let me go just take a look here. What do you have to say on some other shit? What other type of things do you think about when you think of conspiracy?
Like me myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think. Well, like I think like my first experience with it was kind of like the 9/11 kind of truthers and whatnot. That was kind of like my first, with me being born in '89 and whatnot. So
Right.
I guess that was kind of. Oh well, like I don't know if like Y2K counted or anything like that, but
Y2K would have counted a little bit, yeah. People thought the world was going to end.
yeah.
Yeah, people thought the world was going to end.
But it got deep with the 9/11 thing, and then like when I first watched my first Zeitgeist or whatever, like one of those movies. Hey, I don't know if you ever seen them, Zeitgeist or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Zeitgeist all about the money. That's about the money pyramid.
Yeah,
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 absolutely. The monetary system. All of them pull into each other. There's a lot of it falls into each other if you get caught up on everything. There's so much though. And again, you got to watch how much energy you waste. I'm nowadays just more on intuitiveness and like I've been on the stat thing of people going missing and like pop control and stuff like that for a long time ago, and then to see Netflix come out with all these movies about the parks being used with the loopholes to murder people, and then lots of weird incidences of all types of children going missing from those too. So just please, people, watch your children, man. Fuck, watch what
yeah.
they're
That's what they.
watching.
Oh,
Watch what they're watching, man. Watch where they are, and just try to. I'm not trying to create like paranoia, but fuck, this is a legit thing, man. People are going missing, kids are going missing all over,
yeah,
and especially the native community knows all about that. Big kids going missing for a minute. I think it's easier for them around there because there's not a lot of witnesses.
of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
It's like makes sense to me. Just kind
Stories
of.
of priests being in
Oh,
communities raping hundreds of kids, hundreds of them. Think about the energy that puts out, the wavelengths that those people had to resonate on, the pain they had to go through, the way it affected their family. These people are pumping out pollution every possible way they can. It's a true like battle of good and bad. So in this biblical sense, I guess the Bible kind of makes sense sometimes to me. Not that I'm a Christian again to say,
man.
it's crazy. True fight for what's going on, and I think that in the grand deception, that's what that's called in the Bible, the ultimate lie. I think this would be this is just one of the many. The ultimate lie, as a matter of fact, it's hundreds and hundreds of lies all into one. There's not like it's not a you know
Fuck.
yeah, it's fucked up, but I mean, I know it's a lot to think about, and I don't live my life paranoid or anything, but like I
Yeah,
said, when you start learning these things and looking around you, I mean, fuck, man, you'd have to be a meathead, you
totally.
know? Yeah.
I think that's how it is for some people. It's like better to just kind of, go about your day and, like a lot of good things for people that just like follow the rules, man. So
Absolutely. Get a line, live your life. You
yeah.
know, pass away while we juice some babies and stay alive for another 100 years and just change our vessel. So we'll just change this whole body and flip over to the next one and fuck it. No,
Oh yeah.
slap the queen back in there. She's due, man. She's due for some fucking for something. I don't think she
Well,
can live. I don't
they're
think
gonna
you
do
can.
it.
Was
The
that?
next time she shows up, she's gonna be 10 years younger. I swear, man.
Yeah, eh? Either that or she'll pass away, but they'll re-implant her somehow. Oh yeah, they know how to trap her energy. Don't go to the light, you guys, if you pass away. Please don't. Just stop and look around you. I know they teach us to not go down, but go down to the green light. There's green, man. There's return to the essence. Return to the source. Woo! Where's my creepy music? Return to the source.
Queen seems more.
This guy's like, what the fuck? Okay, sorry, go ahead. Gee.
Nah, just saying the queen doesn't have much going on up there, man. Like the interviews
I
with her now, I'm like, well,
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched much of her interviews. I'm sure her body is just decrepit. Fuck. All the people that ran through her, man, she's fucking
well, I don't know. Like,
she
honestly,
get
but I don't think she was ever that good looking. I don't know if I see old photos.
I bet you that's like, maybe one of the things that, in one of these set called things, you have to do her. It's like, yeah, you want to get in? Well, you gotta you gotta fuck. Well, you're gonna have to give her a shot. She likes younger men, preferably babies, but
That's crazy, hold on to eat,
that's oh shit. Word, man. Well, fuck, Devin. This was dope. I want to
Thanks for
encourage it. I want to encourage everybody to watch fucking that. I'm gonna plug the link again. It's called Out of the Shadows. Please go watch it, man. After you get off of this,
we gotta do this again. I gotta talk to you about some hip hop, man. Like,
absolutely, absolutely,
Sure.
bro. Yeah, we could go beat for
Yeah.
beat or something, or we could fucking just sit and talk shit. Yeah, talk shit, play a beat each, drink some beers. Oh, you
Yeah.
got beer.
Oh, yeah.
Hook one up there.
I got time.
You got time? Yeah, I know you do. How's that government beer tasting? It's tasting good, eh? Because this government weed is fucking great. And I'm gonna do some
Oh, what you
government.
smoke? I got what am I smoking here? This fucking strawberry twist. We'll start
Nice strawberry twist. All right, Devin, man, we're out. Much love, my bro. Thank you for popping on and just chilling out with me.
Peace, yeah.
All right, man, because I would have just been going off and people would have thought I'm legit crazy. So at least I just kept it, cooled out, man. Appreciate that. You don't want to leave me alone with my own thoughts, man. All right, my G, 100.
Thanks for having me.
No
Peace.
problem, bro. Easy.
Peace.
Year. All right, well, shit, it's just me and all 10 of you. I don't know who you are, but nobody's saying anything. Hey, somebody's on YouTube. I think I know who that is. Yeah, we had some talk. We didn't go down the rabbit hole too far. Shout out to Chris Gregg again, and Mike LeMay, Arrow Birdie, Devin Reed, Britt Evans, I think. Oh no, yeah, Britt came through. And whoever just banged me up now. Bong. Not sure. Anyways, I think we're gonna step off. I want to say thank you, and I guess we should just end with this song right here for the last time, and we'll be on our way. This fucking bitch. Hide your kids. Hide your wife, because they raping and killing everyone out here. 100.